Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at a gun that was requested by a subscriber. Now I haven't used this one very much in Modern Warfare Zombies, well, at least in this season. I've always been a fan of this weapon and I was definitely excited to jump in here and try this one out. So today we're going to be checking out the MW3 also known as the MP7. This one kind of surprised me a bit, guys. We're going to do a bunch of testing with this thing all over the map, and then we're going to be going on into the Season 3 Reloaded Elder Dark Aether to complete that. Maybe if you guys are looking for a new decent loadout to rock this season, we definitely got you covered here. With that, welcome on back to the channel, everybody. If y'all don't know, my name is Ghost. I appreciate everybody that stops by the video today. If you're into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, consider rocking the hell out of that like button for me and subscribing to the channel, guys. We are quite literally less than 100 subscribers away from 20,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the crazy support. I can't wait to get into everything about this run and this loadout after a brief word from today's sponsor. If you guys want to unlock the new Mark of the Survivor camo, or possibly even any of those get higher camos here in Modern Warfare 3, and you really just don't have the time to put in to get these challenges done, well then be sure to check out Midge Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable sellers with heaps of brand new offerings for MW3 with completely safe and legitimate services for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And with all the great reviews on Trustpilot, you guys should definitely check them out. Be sure to use code REALG for 5% off your entire order for a limited time only. First off, I do want to say my apologies for the lack of uploads over the last couple of days. There's been a severe lag issue in Modern Warfare 3 that has just been absolutely plaguing the game and making it almost absolutely unplayable. I was able to get through a match which was pretty decent, and that's the one you guys are looking at right here, but even in this particular match I was getting lag spikes here and there. Really not something you want to be dealing with when playing zombies, or really any online game mode for that matter. This is an issue that is affecting Modern Warfare 3 as a whole, like the multiplayer, Warzone, and zombies, so hopefully this is something that they'll jump on like sooner than later. Honestly, my advice would be, if you guys are worried about like your containment levels or your stash or losing your stuff, you just wait this one out a little bit. I'm sure that they'll have this fixed within the next couple of days. Hell, I'm honestly hoping that there's a patch that goes out today that fixes this, because this has been an ongoing issue now for a few days now. I mean, I won't lie, it's been nice having a tiny break away from this game, being able to play some other stuff. Modern Warfare Zombies really has kind of gotten to that point for me where like I've done everything repeatedly over and over and over again. Throughout the year, I was really like desperately hoping that they were going to, you know, give this game mode a little bit more support than what it got. I mean, when this game mode first launched, it really seemed like it was just off to such a good start, especially with Season 1, and it was just such good banger content. Not only did we end up seeing our very first Dark Aether, but we also got the addition of the Red Worm on the main map. We ended up getting a new wonder weapon plus new schematics, and I mean, it was just such a good season. And if they would have really kept up that momentum throughout the life cycle of this game, I mean, this would have been just such a banger mode. And don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't love Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, because I actually do. I think this game mode is amazing, but that's just it. It had so much potential that I really think that they kind of wasted. I mean, Season 2 and 3 really just copied Season 1, except for with half the content. It's really about the best way that I can explain it, and it seems like the further on down the life cycle that we go, we keep getting less and less content with each season. Since we do know that there is a set 6 seasons that are planned for this game with cosmetics and everything with themes, somewhere throughout the year that they decided to cut support for Modern Warfare Zombies, and that there was only going to be 4 seasons worth of content that they had to stretch out throughout the year. Because if you really think about it, Seasons 1 through 3 did have like some substantial content in them. And if they do have to wrap up the story and everything by Season 5, it would only make sense for them to hold out one little piece of content to give to us during Season 4, the remaining of it in Season 5, and then once Season 6 launches, nobody's really gonna notice or care, because by that time Black Ops 6 is going to be literally right on the horizon, or actually out by that time with early access, who knows. And as absolutely excited as I am for Black Ops 6, it just seems a little sad to me that 2 seasons for this game mode, like 2 complete full seasons, were scrapped. Really, who knows what those seasons could have really contained? Hell, we could have gotten a brand new map for Modern Warfare Zombies. Maybe we would have been able to play on Rebirth or something. There was even leaked code found by data miners that were showing that the alien from Ghost Extinction was found in the files of Modern Warfare 3. That was being heavily hinted as that was supposed to be a new boss coming to Modern Warfare Zombies, kind of like the Red Worm fight. That was apparently scrapped, along with a few other ideas that they were planning for Modern Modern Warfare Zombies, like the PvP mode and things like that. I know people weren't very excited for that one, but hey, content is still content. Now, it's not all completely doom and gloom. We have no set firm confirmation by Activision or Sledgehammer or any of them for what they plan on doing with Modern Warfare Zombies or Season 6. You never know, they could surprise us with something, or they could end up putting some of these things that were presumably scrapped, and maybe they end up putting those in at the very end of the life cycle. But from everything that we know so far, it really just kind of seems like they are stretching along the content that they have left. It is really that time and that point in the year where even the current developer of the current Call of Duty game is already thinking about and working on their next title. They probably got more of a smaller crew that is still working on this game, that is pushing out the hot fixes, the patches, the updates. Overall, I am still very excited for whatever content that they do have left for Modern Warfare Zombies, because like I said, I do really like this game mode a lot. I think that this is the best like open world version or objective version mode of Zombies you could say that we have had so far. It's the only one that's really been able to grab my attention and keep me wanting to come back for more. Gameplay loop in this game is actually absolutely fantastic. I love that they were able to actually kind of break the mold with this zombie mode a little bit and try something different that wasn't that traditional Zombies formula. It did really just feel refreshing and fun and just a different take on zombies, and it's nice to be able to do whatever the hell you want to. And yes, I do absolutely love round-based zombies, but I do have to give credit where credit is due. I think that Modern Warfare Zombies is Call of Duty's first attempt at a third mode that was actually successful, that wasn't traditional round-based zombies. I don't know, just some things that I wanted to talk about with you guys, just some things I've been thinking about over the last couple of days. Before we get to the end of this video, let me jump into what I think about this Vel really quick. I know I've been just kind of rambling throughout this video, but I was pretty impressed with this thing, I gotta say. Even before we slapped on the Aether tool or a Pack-a-Punch crystal or anything, we were able to delete those, yeah, they're only tier 1 zombies, but you could definitely still tell that the power was there. And then we slapped on the Aether tool, we did a bunch of HVTs all over in each zone. First and second zone went over incredibly easy, like kind of expected, and then when we went into tier 3, we were having a little bit of difficulties with the HVTs. And I was only able to get a Mega Abomination and a Mimic HVT inside of the 3rd tier zone. And for both of these, I gotta say, I wish it would have handled them just a little bit faster. I think that's where this thing just might struggle ever so slightly, is against like HVTs. But when I was trying to take on the regular bosses that were just walking around the map, the Disciples, Manglers, even the Mega Abomination, those all went down pretty easy. When it came to the zombies that were just walking around in the red tier zone, instantly gone, no problem. Without MAGA holding, if you do have the 60 round drum on, you're going to be sitting on 120 rounds before you have to reload. But keep in mind, this thing does shoot pretty fast, so if you have MAGA holding, that might be a good option for you to rock with this thing. And like I always tell you guys, be sure to either rock an epic or a legendary Aether tools on these weapons if you plan on going into tier 3s or into the dark Aethers. Anything less than that's probably going to feel a little underwhelming. With this build, I completely built it out just for movement and speed, snappiness, and this SMG definitely has all of that. I'm going to toss up the loadout right here for anybody that wants to check it out. Again, I greatly do appreciate everybody that took the time to check out the video. It does mean the world to me. Thank you very much. Drop a like on it if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if anybody is new. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.